Who's up over there? See you recording. Okay.
So today is Monday, March 23rd. And we are in the midst of a global pandemic, COVID-19. And we thought that we would do a little video update so that we can remember this time.
Loden over here is 8 months old.
Loden's 8 months old. Ace is a year and a half. And Ayrton's in the kitchen. He will be 6 in August. He's 5 and a half.
Today's the last day before stay-at-home order. Pretty much a lockdown. Starts tomorrow at noon. So get out there, get your stuff. Be ready to stay at home. All non-essential businesses will be closed after tomorrow for 2 weeks.
At least 2 weeks. They're probably going to extend it, I would be guessing.
This is one of the things I like to stay on the optimist side, but yeah, it's likely that they'll extend it. There's been a few cases of COVID-19 in our hometown.
So we live in Greenfield, and unfortunately there's a long-term nursing unit, like a senior living facility right down the street from us that has 4 cases of COVID-19 and a couple of cases at the hospital being treated. And we live in like a really semi-rural town.
I've been sick for a couple weeks now. Missed work last week. Most likely will miss work this week. I have to be symptoms free for 72 hours as an update today. It used to be 24 hours, now it's 72. 72 hours you have to be symptom free to be able to go to work. And obviously I'm still coughing. Hi.
There's been pretty much daily updates, changes. I work as a nurse, and I've been getting changes every single day to the patient visitor policy, the mask. Hi. The mask policy, gloves, things like that. Everything we're planning for it to be on short supply very soon. So we just thought we would do a little video diary so we can remember for ourselves how crazy it's been.
So it's been going around for a while. There's I feel like this last week it's been like settling in on us. You know, I think the medical facilities around the country stopped testing people for the virus.
Unless it's going to change.
Unless it's going to change the course of action. So that pretty much means we're no longer trying to contain the virus. We just...
So we don't know how many people have it.
Yes.
And we don't know who's a carrier. And a lot of people are passing it along while they're asymptomatic. So it's just creating this very separated time. Like we talk to our neighbors like from our porches. Like
there's no touching,
there's
no hugging.
There's no interaction.
No shaking hands.
Yeah.
You gotta be within 6 feet of anybody. We're going on a couple walks.
You can't be within 6 feet. People have started wearing respirators while
everywhere. There's a beautiful snowstorm happening today. It's been a really, really warm winter with very little snow. It hasn't been any snow on the ground really for the last like 3 weeks at least. And today couple days before the lockdown, there's a nice, beautiful snowstorm coming. I think it signifies hope and peace.
Yeah, it's very peaceful.
So I think I'm gonna go out there with the kids today. Not really hang out with anybody, but just go for a walk on the snow.
We're gonna make some homemade pizza dough.
I need your help.
Stacey, be honest with yourself about any symptoms.
Stay away from people. Stay away from old folks. It's really hard. Take care of your kids.
Check on the old folks in your neighborhood. They're probably afraid to leave.
Yeah, we checked with our old friends that live around here. Everybody seems okay. This is what things are at the house right now. I've been in quarantine for the last week and 2 days. Emily been at work. She hasn't any symptoms, so she's going to work. What's the situation in your job right now?
The visitor policy is down to no visitors for the entire hospital. No one is allowed to visit people, whether they're sick or had surgery or whatever the situation is, except for I work in labor and delivery, and they're allowed to have one partner, like one support person, come in with them. We're discussing changing that. There's daily changes, but we're discussing changing that to they're allowed to have a person come in with them, but that person cannot leave the hospital once they come in. Once they leave, they're not allowed back in. And we're also discussing having them not be able to stay for the entire time. At Bay State Franklin.
Hey, Ayrton.
After you go through your labor.
Say hi.
Hi. And you recover for 2 hours, then the partner is sent home, and they're not allowed back while the mom stays with the baby, which is a really heartbreaking thing. Around the state, they're starting to send moms home earlier. So usually after you give birth, you're in the hospital for at least 2 days. They're sending moms home at 24 hours now. And for a C-section, you're usually there for at least 3 days and sometimes more. And they're sending them home at 2 days just to try to decrease the amount of time that they could be exposed to anything at the hospital. Yeah.
How does it feel for you having like a little baby at the house and a 5-year-old?
It's nerve-wracking. I want to be more sure that I'm not exposing them to anything. Starting today, our hospital started a policy where you wear a mask 100% of the time that you're in the building. So I think that that's going to help in keeping me safe from anything anybody else has. And
what's your mask allowance?
So yeah, we're only allowed to have one mask per day. That started last week, which means even if you're caring for multiple patients, you're using the same mask to care for them.
So it might be like spread within the hospital.
Whether they're sick or not. So I'm sure other nurses have done the same thing. I just got a better mask so that if I'm caring for a patient that's in isolation, meaning they have something, whether it be COVID-19 or the flu or C. diff, I can wear a better mask instead of just like the surgical mask that they provide for us, and then wear that same mask for all patients. I think that's a really scary policy that they just made.
Everyone just doing their best.
Yeah, I mean, so I have other friends who are nurses in other places, and they've started like washing masks and reusing them multiple days. They've started washing gloves and reusing them multiple days. So we are not there yet, but I still feel like one mask per shift is an unsafe level.
Probably not a lot of people gonna watch this, but if you're hoarding any masks, if you know of a business that uses masks for whatever reason they have it, construction, a factory or something, urge them to donate them to their to your local
Cooley Dickinson in Northampton
for your local facilities,
is
just
accepting donations of masks of any kind, homemade masks, purchase masks,
Halloween masks.
Halloween masks. Is that what you said? Sure.
I guess so.
All donations.
But yeah, this is serious. I hope we can be well when this is all over, and our friends will be with us. And this is it. Got a message out there. Yeah. Remember, even in this time of being far away from the people you love, being far away from the people in your community, I am, because we are.
Yes, we are.
We need each other right now. Alright. So made the family sign out. Bye-bye, Ayrton.